Doing pretty good. We're getting a new couch on Friday. So that's pretty much, that's the biggest news in this house.
Well, that's gonna be the biggest piece of furniture because it's a big sectional.
Yeah.
So.
Hi, Batty. What were you saying? I was just watching your Nancy Drew streams to feed the nostalgia bug. I recently just went back and watched some of my very first streams. And they were very nostalgic for me as well. But also slightly cringy because, like, I didn't know... I was still experimenting with, like, my host persona. So I was, like, very, like, energetic and, like, a little hyper. And I'm like, I think I've mellowed out a little bit over the last 10 years. Alright, our story so far. Military Express, I forgot they do the recap, which is nice. Military Express has pulled into the quiet farming village of Dropstone. Upon arriving, it appears that Dropstone is in the midst of celebrating its 50th anniversary. To pass the time, Layton, Luke, and Flora decide to ask around for information on the Elysian box. Okay. I assume we talked to this guy already. Listen, for your own sake, don't go around spouting off about the you-know-what box. Bringing that topic up on the wrong places could get you a lot of ugly looks, and who wants that? I like them a lot. We all mellowed out of that. I'm glad you like them. I like them too. It's just funny to see. And it's crazy to think that that was literally a whole decade ago. I've been doing this longer than I realize sometimes. Harnessing the power of nature is quite an impressive feat. I wonder what's growing in this field. I bet there are all kinds of animals living in that forest. Anything hidden?
Did you click the windmill?
Yeah, that's why he said the power, harnessing the power of nature or whatever. Okay, so there's nothing else to do over here. We're doing some top secret festival prep back here, so you can't come in yet, okay? I think I already knew that.
That one, yeah, I remember that. But I didn't remember it until just now.
Did we go this way? What amazing weather! Oh! Look at this crazy looking tree, Professor. It's all warped. With a structure like that, it must be quite old. I wonder how long it's been here. Oh, Luke, our little conversation reminded me of a puzzle I know. Care to hear it? Sure. Okay, this is puzzle number 34.
Okay.
Okay. The country road you see here is lined with a single straight row of trees, each planted at a different time and each a different distance from its neighbor. Of the 5 trees labeled A through E here, which 2 trees have the greatest distance between them? A and E.
That would sort of be the obvious thing, but why? That's weird.
Study the diagram carefully and draw a line between the letters of the 2 trees you've chosen. Can it be that simple? Which 2 trees have the greatest distance between them?
Or does it have to be 2 that are side by side?
I don't know. If I just go with the question, it would be A to E, obviously. Because wouldn't the question otherwise be which 2 neighboring trees have the greatest distance?
I mean, yeah, because unless they're, we're looking at it in some weird lens, like circus mirror that's bending stuff around, but I don't know, you could try A and E and see.
Let's see if this works.
Yay!
Why was that?
That was
so
the easiest
hard?
puzzle I think we've ever done.
That was just crazy.
That's right, no matter how you look at it, trees A and E clearly have the greatest distance between them. That was silly.
Yeah, that
Perhaps I should have prepared something a bit more challenging for you, Luke. Well, we'll save that for next time. For now, let's continue our walk about the village. I got a hamster toy!
I got to say that I'm not impressed with that one. I feel like that they need to go back to the drawing board with that.
Hey there, fellow. I'm in a real bind here. Help an old gal out, will
You
you?
might as well have a puzzle that says, here's a red book and a blue book. Which one is the red book?
That's a puzzle for Roman.
Oh, yeah.
My
Well, he
nephew.
would know that one.
Yeah.
So he would be like, that's a dumb question.
That's a Grant question. That's my littlest nephew. He's like, he's how many months now?
Going on 8 months.
Yeah, almost. No, 9.
Wait,
It'll
let's
be
see.
9 months.
August, September, October, November. Nope.
No, he was born in November.
Right.
So December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July.
That's
8.
8 months.
Oh, okay. Math.
So 8 months and 3 days.
Okay. What seems to be the problem, madam? My sweet little bird fell down the hole in the ground here. I want to help the poor thing, but I just can't reach her. Do you have any ideas? I believe there's something we can try.
Yep, throw this snake down in there. Yeah, alright.
36. Okay. Laurel's poor little bird has fallen down a long, winding hole in the ground. How did this even happen?
I know.
In front... Hi, HS.
Oh, see, there's already a snake down there. Problem solved.
In front of the bird are 3 paths labeled A, B, and C. Which tunnel should the bird take in order to make it back above ground? Okay. So we're gonna memo.
Follow.
Let's start this way.
Looping back around to any of them, does it? Unless I guess it depends on where it's. Let's see.
Well, this is confusing, isn't it?
Yeah, just look backward. Now, that's weird. Yeah, maybe do it from the. Follow each one out from the letter. Yeah, we don't want that one. We've got 2 choices here. Let's see. Oh, that's the same way out. Oh, so B does go out. We'll see what happens to C just in case.
Hang on.
Because when you drew the line...
Oh, I missed this right there.
Oh, what is that?
This intersection. That 3-way intersection. I missed that when I drew from this side.
Oh, okay.
I don't think C will go anywhere. Whoops.
Must be B.
Consider this puzzle solved.
Yeah, my poor little pin fell down.
And there we have it.
The bird can safely escape her underground confines by following tunnel B. Any other tunnel will lead her deeper underground or into the mouth of a very hungry snake. So, like, how the heck did this even happen is my question.
I don't know. She was just tumbling and tumbling and tumbling.
There's my little birdie. I was worried she'd be stuck down there forever. I wish I had some way of thinking properly. Oh, I know. Here, you can have this tea set and these lovely herbs. Take them. I insist. Man, I have a lot of mini games that I haven't really touched. Oasis leaf. Use it to create tea blends. Brisk berry. Bell tart seed. To access the tea set, touch the trunk icon and then touch the tea set icon. The tea set lets you mix and brew a variety of herbal teas. Add multiple doses of an herb to increase that herb's effect in the tea. You know that bird went, ah, ooh, ee, all the way down. Look at this big rat. Every time I do it makes me laugh. Okay, hang on. Okay, so I kind of remember This tiny stump attracts the hamster if he's within 3 spaces. If an apple is also within 3 spaces, the hamster will go for the apple instead. Okay, so apple should be the farthest away. Exercise!
I'm not so good at moving and stuff.
Did my hamster just talk to me?
He said he's not good at moving. Oh, he ate it? Hopefully he should die.
I hit the goal at least.
But if I exercise, it'll just make
His level
me
went from 5
hungrier.
to 4. Why'd he go down?
Maybe because I'm trying to get him skinny.
Oh, so it's supposed to...
Yeah, I get the items back. But I need more items. Tea set. Combine the ingredients you've gathered to make a variety of delectable teas. You can use more of one of the same herb, okay. So I'm just making recipes?
You're just like, yeah, inventing recipes, I guess. You could see how you like it.
There are 12 recipes in all. So can we do 1, 2, 3... Oh.
Very good. Okay, then maybe combine. So what is that first ingredient?
1, 2, 3. It's a little sour and a little sweet. Bell Classic. So let's do 1, 2, 3. Okay.
What's the one in the middle?
Brisk berry. Maybe I'll do 1 of those and 2 of these. Okay.
And maybe 1 of those and 2 of those. One of those bell peppers or something. I'm sure it's not bell peppers, but okay.
1. They're bell tart seeds. Oh.
So maybe 1 bell pepper and 2 of the berry.
I'm gonna try the other way around. Ah, okay.
Have you tried all the combinations with the bell pepper and the ocean? Or whatever it is?
I think I did that one already.
Okay. Maybe we need some more different flavors. We need some more things. Oh, you gotta serve it to them, is that what you gotta do?
Mm-hmm. Cool. I made tea. Can I go through here yet? Yay! Methinks I'll get in the mood with some orange spice tea. BRB. Okay, enjoy. Look at all these booths. Now that's what I call a festival. Oh, I just love all the hustle bustle. It's so wonderful. Shall we walk around and take in more of the sights, then? Definitely. The Professor, Luke, and Flora decide to check out the plaza in front of the town hall. Oh, boo-hoo-hoo! Parting with one so dear to your heart is even more painful than the tightest wig. When she was a child, I used to read to her until she fell asleep. She looked just like an angel. Oh, nothing hurt so much as a separations knife. Gee, I don't know about that. I guess I've never really given it much thought. Oh, fret not. I wasn't expecting one as young as yourself to fully understand a pain such as mine. Don't mind me. I'll just excuse myself now. The way he was carrying on, you'd think he just got dumped. But he seemed sad in a different way, didn't he? Best not to pry too deeply into the private affairs of others, Luke. It's not becoming of a gentleman. You're right, Professor. Circular flower bed. Posters of cows. Oh! Look at this little monument here, Professor. What is that? Is that a 4 or a 1? 812?
812 red.
It appears to be commemorating something. Why don't we take a closer look?
812 is like a date, right?
Yeah, August 12th. The secret message. Puzzle 30. No, you...
I did it backwards.
Oh,
but
it's okay. On the day Dropstone was founded 50 years ago, the villagers toasted with red wine and danced late into the night. They also built this statue, engraving it with the word red and the date 812. Part of the statue is shaped like a wine glass and can be filled with water from the spout at the top. While the statue describes the villagers' activities on the day of the founding, it can also show where they all found themselves the day after the festivities. Where can you figure out where the villagers were? Answer in 3 letters.
Drunk, but is the picture supposed to be in here to figure out? Part of the statue should largely filled with water from the spout at the top. The statue describes the villagers' activity on the day of it can also show where they all found themselves. Well, the day after drinking wine and dancing late into the night. So they would have sore feet and drunken selves. So is there anything else that would indicate?
It also shows where they all found themselves the day after the festivities.
So, and a 3-letter word. Oh, bed?
But where do we see any indication of
like
that?
It almost looks like what's the back of your bed called?
Headboard?
Yeah, the headboard. Almost looks like it could be a headboard. But think if you partied all day, wouldn't you be in bed the next day?
But the wine glass could be the bar.
Do you think they'd go to the bar the day after partying? Or?
I don't know. What would 812 translate to in letters?
813?
No,
then...
in letters. Like, what's the 8th letter?
Oh, A, B, C, E, F, G, H?
H-A-B. That's not a word.
Let's see. Because red rhymes with bed. Could it look like a bed? Could it look like a... Let's see. Drop stone. So it can... So it says... Part of the church can be filled with water. While the statue describes the villagers' activity... So it describes activity.
Because they were drinking red wine.
Red wine. It can also show where they found themselves the day after. Let's see, there's 2 birdies. Does anything on it look like a bed?
I mean, other than the headboard thing.
Almost looks like a tombstone. Dead? D-E-D? Dead?
They were still dead. I don't know. Answer in 3 letters.
Tub? Like filled with water. If you turn the water on, would they be in the tub? I just imagine if I danced and drank, I would want to go to bed.
And now to test my theory.
There you go.
Okay, I don't understand how we came to that, but
So maybe they'll
Leaves no
explain it to
puzzle
us.
unsolved.
filling the wine glass part of the monument with water creates a reflection. Oh. That transforms the engraving of 812 red to 813 bed.
Oh.
I wouldn't have guessed that, but
Yeah,
everyone
I
must have
wouldn't
stayed up late.
Yeah, I wouldn't have figured that out either. So.
We just guessed lucky. According to the writing here, this village was founded by its first settler 50 years ago. It's strange how 50 years is a long time for a person, but not much time at all for a village. Quite so. But this fact just invites more questions. Why did this founder come here in the first place? It's hard to believe he or she simply set forth from their old residence to found a new village. This building appears to be the town hall. Yes, but it looks like it's closed for the day. Well, they probably wanted to give everyone a chance to enjoy today's festivities. Luke, this reminds me of a puzzle set in front of a town hall like this one. Care to give it a go? Would I ever? All we do is just puzzles with each other. 47, we're skipping.
You circle it first, right?
I think. I don't remember what you'd been doing.
Okay.
The mayoral election. 3 people at odds with one another are running for mayor in the upcoming town election. Including these 3 candidates, the town has a voter population of 40 people. Okay, so 37 outside of these 3. In order to win, a candidate must get more votes than any other candidate. If each of the 40 voters casts a single vote, and every vote is recognized, what is the fewest number of votes a candidate needs to secure victory with certainty? So 40 divided by 2, or 3...
is 13 plus 1 left over, so somebody's got to have
14.
So 14 would be evenly split.
So 14, 13, 13 is, yeah,
Is 40.
40. So 14. Okay, I hope there's not a trick here. 40 votes minus the 3 votes leaves you with 37. Find the number of votes it takes to gain a majority in a pool of 37 voters. Did we not do that?
And add 1 additional vote to that sum to get your answer.
Well, we did 13 and 14.
Oh, wait a minute. Suppose, we're assuming that they're all split evenly. Suppose that, okay, we all know we've got 37 because they all did 1, 2, and 3 for themselves. But then that means of the 37, suppose that, okay, like suppose this lady, suppose she's the only one that voted for herself.
Right, but the
Then
question
you've
is
got
what's...
37 divided by 2 people, so that's 18.
But we
plus
don't
the
know
one is
that
19.
that's going to happen. The question is what's
But
the...
if he gets 19, we know he's going to win, regardless of what other votes come in. Because looky here, let's say 19. Let's say this guy in the middle gets 19, and then that leaves 21. But minus the 2 that the voting, so really 37 minus 19. See what I'm saying? That leaves 18. See. So if you don't get at least 19, like anybody who gets 19, there's no way the others can win because each of these have already voted for themselves. So I think it's 19.
Don't ask me to do any math
Here
puzzle.
goes.
Okay, now I'm baffled.
Well,
Yeah, I
I'm
don't know.
stumped.
I'm baffled now. Oh goodness. Wait.
Find the number of votes it takes to gain a majority in a pool of 37 voters, and then add an additional vote to that sum to get your answer. Did we not do that?
That's what I was looking at.
So 3 into 37
Is 12 plus there's 1 left over.
12 and a third.
Yes.
So 12 plus 12 is 24. So I don't know how 14 isn't the answer then.
Well, put it this way. If one person has 14, can either of the others win?
No.
Yeah. Well, let's see.
14. Okay.
From 37. Because keep in mind, so 14, so 37 minus 14. So if one person has 14, then that leaves
23.
23 at play.
Mm-hmm.
So that means if you have 14 votes, you haven't secured anything. If you have 15 votes, you haven't secured anything. If you have 16 votes, what does that leave? You haven't secured anything. If you have 17 votes, that leaves 20. You haven't secured anything.
But then it's 19.
If you have 18 votes,
That leaves 19. You haven't secured anything, but it's not 19. We just tried that.
but if you have 19 votes, then nobody else is going to have. Well, no, that's not true because let's say he has 19 and she has 1. That's well, no, that but no, now we're going back up to count 40. 19, 1, he could have 20. So I guess 20.
Just leave it to me.
That was
I
dumb.
didn't like that
That
one.
was
That one was
almost
hard.
too
That made up
easy.
for the easy one.
Yeah. Wow, we looked dumb. The winner has to have at least 20 votes for a certain victory since each of the other candidates dislikes the other two. Each will likely vote for themselves. 40 votes minus those 3 votes leaves 37 votes. The winner will need over half the votes, in this case a minimum of 19
Additional votes. Yeah.
additional votes. And the winning candidate's personal vote to that, you get 20. That was hard. Well done. Now we really should get back to investigating the town. This is hard. Hey, fellows. Pleasure to meet ya. Are those his eyelashes or the frames of his glasses?
I don't know.
My name's Albert, and I'm just nuts about our beautiful... He kind of looks like a Sesame Street character.
I like Scooter on the Muppets.
I've heard you've been running around Dropstone asking questions, but you haven't talked to me yet. If you solve this puzzle, the king of Gropstone Trivia, yours truly will answer a question for you.
Which number is this? 53.
53.
We're missing a bunch.
You're spacing those out a lot.
Yeah, I didn't read that.
Below is a wheel of male and female portraits. Select a portrait and counting that portrait as 1, moves 6 portraits either clockwise or counterclockwise. Then cross out the last of these 6 portraits. I don't understand. Repeat this pattern starting from the next available portrait and moving in the same direction. If you start at just the right portrait, you can remove all the women in the wheel, leaving only the 6 portraits of men behind. Circle this portrait.
Okay. Wait, remember you can move clockwise or count. Okay, so you get whatever one you click on has to count as number 1, and then you go either way to move 6 to the right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That doesn't work.
So then that would put the female. Then wait, which one disappears? Cross out the last. So the 6 will cross out the man. So you can't start with that one.
Right, that's why.
But
okay, hang on.
And then you got to try it counterclockwise too. So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this could work.
Yeah. Okay. So then and then it says then start wait and then cross the line. Repeat the pattern starting from the next available portrait and moving in the same direction.
So then that would be this one?
Yeah, because you went
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That's another girl, okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh wait, you don't count the ones that you already did, so
Oh.
I don't think so. I don't think you count the ones you already did.
So then that would be this one. Okay, so starting with this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
But you can't count the 2 you already crossed out. Skip them.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, it looks like you just
1,
crossed out all the
2,
ones.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep, that's it. See, it's that same lady.
1,
right
2, 3, 4, 5. No, because this turns into Luke.
there. Oh, at that point. Oh. Okay, but it's kind of that same pattern, I think.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. 1. This is gonna take a while.
And still you have to.
And I have to do the other way
counterclockwise.
too, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Is that a male or a female?
Oh, you know what? I actually think that's a male because it's got blue behind it.
Okay. Oh, okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's this guy.
Okay. Then pick him.
And now to test my theory.
Got him!
That was a pain.
Huh. Wonderful.
Puzzle number 53.
Mm-hmm. Very nice. If you begin counting from the man shown above and proceed counterclockwise around the wheel, you'll eventually remove all the female portraits. Expertly solved, though it gave me chills, it really did. Okay, ask away. If
I
you've
know.
got any questions about the village or its history, I'm your
Just
man.
screaming for someone to give some sort of Susan B. Anthony speech at this point. Yeah.
Why do you happen to know anything about a supposedly cursed antique called the Elite? Oh, this is not Albert talking. Whoops. Would you happen to know anything about a supposedly cursed antique called the Elysian Box? It's hard to believe, but you've gone beyond my area of expertise. I've never heard of the thing. What I can tell you is that people in this town jump at the very mention of curses. From what I gather, it seems they have some connection to the village in the days of its founding. Unfortunately, that's all the info I can really give you on that subject. Sorry to let you down. Boys Club! It's the Boys Club! Whoa. Wow, look at those gigantic cow balloons.
Oh, the bork, bork,
The
bork.
Swedish chef removes all the women from the wheel. Bork, bork, bork. Yeah. It looks like the villagers are setting up for the livestock competition. Livestock competition? That sounds like fun. Yes, I'd certainly like to see the competition myself, but it doesn't appear quite ready to start yet. While we're waiting, can we go see more of the village? Certainly. We can return later when the competition commences. Yay! The Professor, Luke, and Flora decide to walk around until the livestock competition starts.
I don't know if Blue sighed or snored. He's always sleeping.
Oh, the competition still hasn't started.
Wander until the competition.
Okay.
It's funny that you have those instructions. I wonder if we should check Grandma Puzzle's house.
Yeah. Oh! Pardon me, I'll be right back. I never forget a face, and I don't know any of yours. You must be from the Momentary Express. Since you're new to town, let me clue you into a few key facts about Dropstone. I know you're interested, so don't act all bashful and reserved on my account. Listen, if you know one name in Dropstone, make sure it's Mr. Anderson's. Not only is the fellow swimming in money, he pretty much runs Dropstone. But he's a swell guy who treats everyone with respect, even the mailman. That'd be me, by the way. I always say you can tell a heck of a lot about people by the way they treat their local mail carrier. But even nice guys like him have troubles. I hear he spends all his time fretting about his daughter. That reminds me, I just saw a pair of unusual characters head up toward Mr. Anderson's house. The two said they were police from London, but something about them seemed downright fishy. Two people, huh? Are you referring to Inspector Chelmy and his assistant? Chelmy, you say? That sounds right. He said he had official police business. Said he needed to see Mr. Anderson. What possible connection could there be between Mr. Anderson and the Elysian Box? like slapping with the spaghetti arms.
Oh, okay.
So at one point I said I'm gonna slap her with the spaghetti, and it just became a meme. Greetings! I don't think I've seen you around these parts before. May I ask your name? Of course, I'm Herschel Layton, professor of archaeology at Gresham University. Welcome to the 45th pizza party, 45 stream streak! That's crazy! Thank you so much. Charmed, sir. Welcome to Dropstone, Professor Layton. My name's Dorothea, and I am a maid at the service of the Anderson family. Tell me, what brings you to our humble village? My companions and I are after an artifact known as the Elysian Box. Have you heard of it before? Can't say that I have, but the Master is quite knowledgeable about curiosities such as that. The Master, madam? Oh yes, excuse my thoughtlessness. I keep forgetting you're new here. I'd venture there's not a single resident of our village who doesn't know Mr. Anderson. I see. Well, if it's at all possible, we'd very much like to meet Mr. Anderson. Normally, I'd say he'd be glad to receive you, but lately he's been preoccupied with his daughter. I don't mean to pry, but has there been some issue between Mr. Anderson and his daughter? Well, yes. Just between you and me and the wall, his daughter has been secretly planning a trip alone. Yeah. Oh. Every time 17 posts like a notice, I'm always worried. I'm like, is that a military announcement? But it was not. Secretly planning a trip alone? Is that your way of saying she's planning to run away? Yes. And what's worse is that the Master is starting to catch on that something's going on. But after much talk, we servants have decided to cheerfully see the Master's young daughter off. So you're in support of allowing this girl to go off on her own? Why is that? Because the purpose of the trip is to fulfill the last request of the young lady's late grandmother. I see. May I inquire as to what the last request was? Well, I myself have only heard scraps of the story from other people, so I can't say much. But whatever the request, it's one that the young mistress seems to feel is extremely important. Oh, look at that. Here I am, gossiping away when there's supper to prepare. Please excuse me, Professor Layton. I need to get back to work. Oh, before you go... Rats, she's gone. Maybe it's me, but it sounds like Mr. Anderson's daughter leaving home... Mr. Anderson's daughter is leaving home more than going on a trip. And yet, for some reason, the servants are cheering her on. How odd. Yes, very, and think about the consequences should Mr. Anderson find out what's been going on. The servants must have a truly solid reason if they've resolved to keep a secret like this. What could it possibly be? I'm getting the feeling Dropstone isn't as ordinary as it looks. You're not the only one, Luke. But enough speculation, let's go explore more of the village. Okay, Professor. Should I go back to Granny's real quick and...
Yeah, make sure we're not missing anything.
before we go up to the mansion?
Yeah.
I have a hair on me. Yeah. One fell out of my head.
Isn't it funny how you can tell when one is on your skin where it's not supposed to
Yeah.
be?
There's not any here.
Okay, so we can just kind of keep sweeping it out.
I might go back to the very first screen and see if there's any new people standing around with puzzles.
Okay.
Stop those feet, folk. You can't board up yet. The whole train's still busted, you follow? The village is partying down, so why don't you go join them while we fix the train? I don't know if you guys watch Game Grumps, but I feel like the train conductor guy kind of looks like Dan from the Game Grumps. Sometimes I think about how full the mystery of the world is, and it blows my mind. Did I go in this house? Can I go in this house? No.
Oh, he didn't give us a puzzle? Did he already give us one?
Maybe he already did. Oh, new person! No way, he kind of does. 4 stream streak is still great. 1 stream streak is great for me. What are you bugging me for? Don't you just come up to me and start talking to me like you know me, okay? I was dreaming up the world's most amazing hat, but then you came along and derailed my train of thought. Oh, I did? Well, I'm sorry for that. Sorry, are ya? Well, don't just say it, prove it, by solving this amazing puzzle I thought of. Imagine if real life was like this. Hat weather. There is a fellow with a very particular rules about when he wears his best hat. When it's sunny, he always wears his hat. When it's rainy, he doesn't wear his hat. When it's cloudy, he doesn't wear his hat unless it's been cloudy for 2 days in a row, in which case he wears his hat on the second of these days. Below is a chart of when this man wore his hat over the course of a week. Use the panels to fill in the weather for each day, keeping in mind that it doesn't rain on cloudy days. Okay.
Okay, so
When it's rainy, he doesn't wear his hat. When it's cloudy, he doesn't wear his hat unless it's been cloudy for 2 days in a row. In which case he wears his hat on the second of these 2 days. So the only way that that could be...
is on Saturday because...
No, because I can't move this cloudy. So the only way that cloudy could be 2 days in a row would be here, but then this would be a hat.
Yeah.
Or here, and then that wouldn't fit. So I don't think that third rule is even going to apply. I think this is the other cloudy day. Well, no, that doesn't make sense either.
To be a rainy day. Well, then the other two X's have to be rain, right?
Well, rainy days are cloudy days, right?
Well, what if it's cloudy on Saturday? Then we don't know what's happening the following Sunday, so it doesn't matter.
No, because he would only wear it on the second of 2 cloudy days. But rainy days are technically cloudy.
Is that a guy or a girl?
Girl.
Girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
HS is, I assume, at work, right?
Okay, well then that's good.
Okay. Alright, nothing new for me over here, it seems. For some reason, all the old-timers here are really cagey about the orange and the dropstone. Oh, I'm up north at the family cottage on vacation. Oh, okay. I've got a hunch that something strange must have happened here before the village was founded.
So you probably have access to a pool if you get too hot.
Oh, still setting up. Alright, I guess we have to go up to Mr. whatever his name is. I have access to Lake Michigan. There you go. Do you think there are chickens in that barn? Oh.
Do you have alligators in your lakes? All of our lakes here have alligators.
I don't know if there are any alligators in the Great Lakes.
They say the way to tell if there's alligators in your water source or lake or pond around here is you stick your hand in the water, and if it's wet, there's an alligator in it. So
I don't know if I'd be sticking my hands into alligator-infested waters anyway. What a cute little farm. Yes, and the weather is so nice that even the animals grazing in the field seem to be in a good mood.
Big.
Sturgeons are kind of scary. Fish, though, yeah. This seems like the perfect place. Time for a short puzzle. See if you can solve this one.
So if there's not one critter, there's another, huh?
38. Moving day. You have 4 horses. Well, I wish I had one. All of which travel at different speeds and traveling from point A to point B. These horses take 1, 2, 4, and 6 hours respectively. One day, you decide to move all your horses from point A to point B. However, you can only move a maximum of 2 horses at a time, and you need to ride a horse back to point A each time you return to move your other horses. Knowing you can only move as fast as the slowest horse you're traveling with, what's the fewest number of hours it will take to complete your move? Okay.
Well, okay. I would say the horse that you keep with you at all times is your fastest.
Yeah. So I would say 1 and 6
Which would take
go
you
over.
6
think of it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's got to be 5 trips, right? Because we move.
Hand me 4 coasters. Okay. So we have. Okay. Here's. Is there any kind of order we can put them in that we will know? Okay. Let's just. Okay. Let's say this is 1 and 2. Or 1 and 6. We'll say 1 and 6.
Mm-hmm.
There's 6 hours. And then now here's 1 hour, so now I'm up to 7 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And here's 4 hours, so now I'm up to 11 hours.
Mm-hmm.
12 hours.
Mm-hmm. 14 hours.
14 hours, and I don't have to go back after that.
But that's what I put in for my answer.
Oh, it says you have to ride a horse back each time you return.
Yeah, we've been riding the 1 hour horse.
We didn't ride the 1 hour back to 15, so you have to keep 1 horse there?
Where are you reading this?
It says you need to ride a horse back to point A each time. Oh, each time you return to move another horse.
Hi, Terror.
So I'm only at 14.
Yeah, I don't understand how it could be any lower.
So if I take the 6 hour horse back,
That's 12 hours in one trip.
get us another hint. That doesn't make sense.
In order to move all your horses from A to B in the shortest amount of time, you need to cross over from A to B 3 times and return from B to A twice. Yeah. How do you make the most effective use of this limited number of crossings? That's what we've been doing!
Wait, let me see. Okay.
Okay, hang on. I'm gonna try something different.
1
6
there,
and
1
1.
back. 2 there, 2 back. 3 there, no back. So,
Hang on. 6 and 1 go over.
okay.
1 comes back. What if we did 2 and 4 go over? 2 comes back. And then 1 and 2 go together. So that would be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. No, that's still more.
Still more.
Thanks for dropping by real quick. I don't know. I can't do math puzzles. Bring your 1 hour and 2 hour horses over to B, then return to A on your 1 hour horse. Next, bring your 4 and 6 hour horses and return to A on your 2.
Oh.
Oh! I didn't think about that. Okay, so 1 and 2. 1. 6 and 4. 2. 1 and 2. So that's 2, 3, 9, 11, 13.
That's weird because you would think it would take the longest to get your the quickest to get your quickest horse back each time.
Yeah.
Layton's apprentice strikes again.
I gotta see the description of this to see how taking 2 hours back saves you 1 hour of time.
That's right. Okay. Take your 1 and 2 hour horses, then ride your 1 hour horse back, ride out, blah, 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 blah. You've been moving horses for 11 hours, 3 in the first excursion and 8 in the next. Now you should be back at point A with your 1 and 2 hour horses, ride them both across to point B.
Let me just look at the picture here. So, it took, okay, so your 1 and 2 go across. Your 1 comes back to get your
4 and 6. And we leave 1 behind.
Okay, so you leave number 1 behind. You're taking 4 and 6 over, which takes 6 hours. Oh, so you're making up the time by taking 6 and 4 at the same time.
Right. Which is,
okay.
You're netting like that 2 hour or
Yeah.
whatever.
And then, okay, and so then you come back with the I get that.
That was difficult. Math puzzles are not my forte, guys, in case that hasn't been obvious. The animals on the farm sure look like they're enjoying the sun. Of course, Luke, animals enjoy being surrounded by nature as much as you and I do. A tiny part. For the camera, I assume? Who dis? Me? I'm a world traveler, but I'm stuck here until I can score a ticket on the Momentary Express. I was hoping for a freebie, so I told Beluga one of my puzzles to break the ice. Unfortunately for me, he got all hot under the collar when he couldn't solve it. Here, maybe you'll have better luck with it. 45. Baggage claim. What rotten luck. While trying to pick up your luggage, you find that the bag is at the very back of the pile. The baggage porter unloading the luggage claims the boxes in the hold have prevented him from unloading your bag. Use your wits to move all the boxes out of the way to reclaim your bags. Okay.
Sounds like a job for tie-dye girl. Remember?
Tie-dye girl?
from the Freaky Friday? Not Freaky Friday, but Parent Trap. Hey, tie-dye girl. Remember when her duffel was stuck up under all the others?
Only vaguely. Boom! See, I could do those. Give me a good spatial puzzle.
Yeah, that is, I
A
don't
true
know.
gentleman leaves no puzzle
What number was that
unsolved.
again?
That
45?
was 45, yeah. Be sure to show the baggage porter how you did it so the next time he can get your luggage for you. You're a pretty clever bunch, aren't you? With folks like you around, we might actually solve the mystery of the Momentary Express. People say that the train occasionally makes a stop at a phantom town found on no map. Could be a wild rumor, though. Who knows? An unplotted town? Wow, I wonder if that's true.
Wonder until the competition.
Wowee, look at the size of that mansion. I bet you could get lost in there. It is impressive, to say the least. I'm sure that massive manor belongs to Mr. Anderson. So that's where the Inspector Chelmy and his assistant went, right? I'd like to see this place myself. I forgot she's with us. Can we go take a look? No, for now I think our best course of action is to gather what information we can in the village. You okay?
I think she was waking up and not all the way awake.
You hear something outside? What's out there? What's out there? Go check. I imagine the Andersons have their hands full with the two guests they currently have.
Is this a new guy?
Yep. Ugh. Ugh. Whew. That should do it. Good afternoon. What are you doing there, sir? Me? Oh, I'm just doing a little fishing in this here lake. Sounds like a lot of work. Have you had much luck? Actually, that's a good question. Now that I think about it, how many have I managed to catch today? Puzzle? 33.
At least we're getting back to the low numbers.
You've cast a large net out in a pond to catch some fish. Every part of the net is in the water except for the two ends, which you're holding in your hands, as shown below. The pond's surface is small, but it's actually wider underwater, so parts of your sunken net aren't visible from the surface. Assuming that there are no tears in the net, and its rim is constructed of a single length of rope that ends on the shore, how many of the fish visible in the pond will you snare when you pull the net back up? Okay. So
basically you're
I need to
drawing
count how many are within the confines of this. So
I would draw a line around the net, the around the net edge as it goes. Yeah, because then, like for instance, that fish is not going to be part of your net that you just see. Keep in mind they said it goes along the shoreline, so it yeah, so like that.
So it'd be like this, right?
I was thinking, yeah, like it connects like that, yeah.
So I need to count everything that's within. But I don't know
But
what
wait a
this
minute.
weird thing in
Yeah,
the
one
middle
in the
is.
middle no, because, yeah, you were supposed to... See, this...
Okay, I got it. I got it.
There. Yeah.
Okay,
And
so
now-
one.
I would
One?
just- yeah, 1.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, that's what I'm showing. 5. That's what
Is this a fish right here? Yeah.
Oh, it is?
1,
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
You
7.
need to draw it out again?
No. I just don't know if these count as 2. See how they're kind of broken up?
Oh, maybe. Is that part of your catch?
Yeah.
Or maybe... No, I think that's his tail. Do you see how they're all shaped with a bit of a tail?
Just leave it to me. That was almost too easy.
Yay! To solve this puzzle, you need to imagine how the unseen parts of the net connect, which should look something like the illustration above.
Yeah, we just kind of cut it off at the shoreline, but...
Woohoo, what a haul! Tonight I feast like a king! Fish here is so tasty because the water's as pure as can be. If I keep catching fish at this rate, I'm set for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So, like... Oh.
Oh, they're coming back.
Professor, I think this fellow here fell asleep standing up. Judging by his uniform, he must be a security guard. I wonder how his employer feels about his nap. This room is secure. Please confirm my identity by solving this puzzle.
Snork, what a weird word.
3 rope loops are tangled together with a single red rope. If you were to pull both ends of the red rope, a single knot would form in the middle. Can you figure out how many of the rope loops would get caught in this knot when it forms? Remember, even if a loop appears to have been pulled into the knot, you shouldn't count it in your answer if you can pull the loop free of the red rope with a tug. Oh boy.
I don't think the blue one would get tangled in there. I think the green one would, because the red thing goes through the center of the green one. And the orange one would, because it's knotted. So I think only the blue one would not. Because the blue one is outside.
But would
of
each loop count as 1, or each rope count as 1? You know what I mean?
Can you figure out how many of the rope loops would get caught in this knot? Huh. But it said if you can pull the loop free with a tug. So the green
That's why I
one-
think the blue is not.
I mean the blue, yeah, that's what I said. The blue is not. I think the green and orange would get stuck, but I don't think the blue one would.
Would the green get stuck?
Because the green one is, let's see, because when you pull...
Because you could just slide the green
the
up
green was
off
stuck, so
that.
maybe just the orange would get stuck.
But what's my answer? Is it 1 or is it 2?
Oh, you mean of the orange loops?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, when you're tightening it, we know right here that this is going to get stuck.
Yeah.
And as you tighten it, I don't think this will get stuck, but...
So maybe it is just 1.
Wait a minute, this orange side here could slip right out. See, it could just come out from behind.
Oh,
there.
true.
So, but this
But
side,
this green can come right up off of the...
yeah, off of the edge there. But what happens to this side of the orange loop?
It could just move the whole thing out like this, you know?
Yeah, maybe none of them would have.
Maybe the answer is 0.
I don't know. I guess we could test it.
And now to test my theory.
There we
Yeah.
go.
We good.
Ha! Wonderful.
Not a single loop will become truly entangled in the knot that forms when you pull the red rope and form a knot. One loop will fall away and the other 2 will hang from the red rope, free of the knot. The right answer, sir. He must be some kind of mad puzzle genius to be able to talk about them in his sleep. What do you want, Chelmy? Oh, it's Inspector Chelmy. Well, look who it is. Hello, Inspector. Are you returning from the Anderson estate? I don't know where you get your information, Layton, but you're sly as a fox. As a matter of fact, I was there, but the servant said Mr. Anderson himself wasn't home. They said the bloke is off presiding over some livestock competition. A likely story, I'm sure. I'm curious, what connection do you see between Mr. Anderson and the case you're investigating? Not that it's any of your business, but perhaps you can be of help. I'd heard rumors the bloke had tried to find this Elysian box in the past, so I went to talk to him. But when I got to the house, his butler told me that he wasn't home and that I should leave. Can you believe it? I'd bet you a tenner he was just pretending to be out. I went out of my way to see the man. The least he could do is offer me a proper cup of coffee. But why would Mr. Anderson be interested in the Elysian box in the first place? It's anyone's guess, Luke. We won't know more until we can ask him in person. I guess we'd better head over to the livestock competition that Mr. Anderson is judging. Fine, let the blasted bloke judge his precious livestock competition then. I won't be there. As far as I'm concerned, the whole thing's a frivolous distraction for the rich. Speaking of which, I can only assume his obsession with the box stems from the excess of time and money on his hands. If you see anything that might help this investigation, report it to me straight away, you hear? We are always happy to cooperate, Inspector. Now please excuse us. Sure, off you go. Come along, Barton, we've got work to do. Okie dokie, sir. Alright, we'd better hurry back to the competition grounds. We're returning to the site of the livestock competition. Hi from Worky. Hi, Coley. I hope work's going well. 5-stream streak. Thank you so much. Oh, who is this? Oh boy, I'm in a tight spot. I wanted to make a clean cut in this board, but I botched it kind of bad. It's pretty much useless. His name's Balsa, like balsa wood. Can you think of a way to turn the pieces into a solid square? 42. Board splitter 1. Here we have an oddly shaped board. Since this board is rather unwieldy as is, you've decided to cut it into 2 pieces to rejoin these pieces to form a square. Assuming you aren't allowed to flip either of the pieces over once the board is cut, where should you make the cut in order to achieve the above? To make a square?
Now, are we supposed to be filling in that missing hole?
I would assume so.
Okay, if that's the case, then you're going to have a protruding piece that's like double long so that it will stick up in there, but that means you're going to have to cut a piece out, like cut the piece out that blocks the hole.
But you're only
and put a
cutting
double
one thing. You can only do one cut.
one straight cut or one...
I don't think it's so, but it just says you've cut it into 2 pieces.
Okay, well, let's first see how many total blocks are there, because then we'll know.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So it's got to be 4 by 4.
Okay.
So we've got 4 here and 4 here. So we need to have these 2 pieces filled.
So
along
that
with
means
this.
if you cut, okay, let's keep your 4 here. Cut down here and cut.
If I cut here and here,
Oh, then you can just slide this down. Boom.
Yep.
Yep.
does that work?
Because it just moves down, and this sits in that spot. This sits in this spot. This sits here, and this.
So it's
sits
got to
there.
be that, right?
Yeah.
And now to test my theory.
Yay!
Ta-da.
And there we have it.
Looks right to me. That's like something Nancy would say. Ooh, that did the trick. Thanks. Now I can finally get back to building that shed. I wonder if I can put any more of the camera together.
Oh, yeah, you
I
can-
just guessed all these pieces, by the way. I don't actually know.
Can you turn that on its side or what? Oh wait, take that other. No, never mind. Take the other piece up there and see if you can put it in the bottom corner. Oh, it's too big for the bottom corner. It looks so much smaller on the corner. Then that thing, then okay, put that back in the right corner. See if it
But-
makes it- oh, does it have to?
I don't
touch
know.
there? All right then.
It kind of looks like it fits, but we'll come back to that.
Yeah.
Anything new from you? For some reason, oh no, we already talked to him about this. I'd hoped to ask a few questions at the town hall, but since it's closed, we'll have to give up on that. My goodness, look at this place. Whew, we made it back in time to catch the competition. If we've been informed incorrectly, if we've been informed correctly, Mr. Anderson is judging the entries. So he should be somewhere around here, right? Indeed, I wonder which of the gentlemen walking around here is our man. Uh-oh, it looks like the two men over there are getting pretty hot under the collar about something. I wonder what the matter is. A fight? Just look at that mangy coat. Anyone with 2 eyes can see that's no bovine of mine. I know what's gone down here. Someone swapped out my cow for this lemon.
Where's that other guy's nose? It's like he's got a whole. It's like the ghoul from Fallout.
Yeah. Well, what do you want me to do about it? Can you at least point out which cow is yours? Now, how do you expect me to do that? Oh, brother, this is gonna get ugly. What seems to be the problem, sirs? This fella here seems convinced someone swapped out his prize cow for another. I'm telling you, that ain't no cow of mine. My girl was perfect from horns to
He is in no way.
No, because if E is lying, if we have 3 liars, and A and C are telling the truth,
Oh, it says you
then
have 3
E-
liars. Oh, okay.
then E would be lying about B being a liar.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize how many you had to do. Oh, 2 are true moves. Okay, so
Yeah.
you have to find 3 liars. So then
Then
that means
let's say B is telling the truth.
Okay.
So if B is telling the truth, then we'll start with his. C is not a true moo cow. So then that would make C a liar. If C is a liar,
then
A is
true moo.
also a liar. Because C says that A is not. Oh,
So then
Yeah.
A would.
so if C is a liar, then when C says that A is not a no-way cow, it means they are a no-way
Okay,
cow.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so
And then if
D-
A is a liar, then D is a true moo.
right. And then that if E is a liar, then that would make sense because E would lie about B being truthful.
Right.
So
okay.
I think that makes sense. Would we say that B and D are the true ones?
Okay, let's go for that.
I would argue that D is in fact a goat.
There
Yay!
you go. Who said that?
Blue-eyed
That's
Patty.
funny. Wait, what puzzle number 50? Okay.
It looks like these 2 ladies swapped places while waiting for the competition to start. Things should be all sorted out now, though. Oh, you betcha. Look at that build. That lustrous coat. That soulful gaze. That's my cow, no doubt. So everything's okay by you? Better than okay, kid. With my darling back, I'm a shoe-in for that blue ribbon. Thanks.
That character's name is Clabber,
Wow,
which
Link,
is like
you sure have...
curdled milk.
Ew. You sure have a way with animals. It's nothing, really. Look over here, you 2. They're about to announce the winner. We're gonna get a cutscene? Oh, no. And the winner of this year's Drop Zone Dairy Crown is... Oscar show-stopping milk maven Mutilda. Hold on now, you mean to tell me my sweet Mary Moo didn't take first place? Too bad you swapped your cow back, Clabber. If you'd kept quiet, you'd be the winner, eh? I was robbed! The competition must have been rigged! Rigged, I tell ya! To think he went through all that trouble to get his cow back, then ended up losing because of it. Yes, So we never found the rich guy?
Did you click on all the other people?
Yeah. I guess we never did manage to meet Mr. Anderson, did we? Yes, what a pity. I had a feeling he'd provide us with the lead on the Elysian box. Hey there, fellows! We've never met before, have we? I heard you chatting about Mr. Anderson and thought to myself, hey, I can help! Here, I'll point him out. 48.
Why is it jumping? I hate when they go out of order. I really do.
I just saw Mr. Anderson around here a minute ago. He shouldn't be too hard to spot, with that beard and hat. Yep, he's a real gentleman, because he always looks spiffy with his cane and dapper little bow tie. Oh, and he doesn't wear glasses, in case you're wondering. Look, there he is now.
So we can just cross out people to...
Okay.
Okay, so he...
Beard? So who doesn't have a beard?
Okay, and he says he's got a hat, so cross out anybody who doesn't have a hat, so everybody else has got a hat.
His cane.
But the ones that they're back to, you can't tell if they have a cane or not, can you?
Yeah.
And then it says his dapper little bow tie.
I don't see a bow tie on any of either of these guys.
This guy wearing a bow tie.
But we don't know. This guy could be wearing a bow tie.
That's true. But what about glasses? He's not wearing glasses, so this guy may or may not be wearing glasses there, so I think maybe him.
This should do the trick.
Okay.
And there we have it.
We did it! Looks like the wind tried to carry off Mr. Anderson's hat. Good day, sir. Might you be Mr. Anderson? You're one and only, my friend, and whom do I have the pleasure to be speaking with? The name is Herschel Layton. My friends and I have come to this fine town in search of the Elysian box. I thought a man of influence such as yourself might be able to offer us some direction. The Elysian box, you say? Why'd you want to go chasing after a thing like that? So you're familiar with it, then? Familiar, no. But I do believe my dear mother once searched after the very box you speak of. Interesting. Please elaborate. Ah, well, my birth mother died when I was very young. The mother I speak of is actually my mother-in-law, Sophia. She founded this village way back when. Kindest soul I never met. Sharp, too. I married into her family, but she treated me like her own flesh and blood. Seeing how I never knew my own mother, I suppose it'd be fair to call Sophia my real mother. Even after my wife passed on, Sophia continued to treat me as one of her own. Mother Sophia looked high and low for that box, but she never did find what she was looking for. So she made efforts of her own to search for it. Fascinating. Tell me where might Sophia be now? She left us last year. In her last days, she spent a lot of time holed up in her room writing. Sadly, I never found out why she was so intent on getting her hands on that box. I see. I'm sorry for your loss. Thank you. Well, my mother may have had knowledge of the subject, but she's gone now. Now you know as much as I do. I regret that I could not be more help to you, sir. Not at all, Mr. Anderson. I've learned a great deal from our conversation. You have my thanks. Oh, one thing before you go, Miss Layton. Please take a look around you. These picturesque hills, these happy people, Dropstone has been blessed with so much. Sophia turned this place from nothing into a village full of warmth and camaraderie. Dropstone mustn't ever be allowed to wither and fade like so many other villages. After all, too many sacrifices were made to make this place what it is. Oh, forgive my ramblings. Once I start talking, sometimes I have trouble stopping. Enjoy your time in Dropstone and be well. Good day. Well, I guess that's another dead-end lead. Oh, I wouldn't say that, Luke. It appears this village is inextricably linked with the Elysian box. I also find Mr. Anderson's choice of words interesting. What do you suppose he meant by sacrifices? It looks like our mystery only leads to more mysteries. Back to the train station. Okay. On the way, I'm gonna stop at Granny's. Oh, what's he saying?
He made this village a place I'm glad to call home.
Oh dear, the train's scheduled to depart any minute now and she's still not here. And everyone's efforts will be for naught if she misses her ride out. Oh my, oh my. Maybe women just need more time to get ready for things like this. Oh, why must you make me worry? Who are you waiting for? It's none of your business. We haven't even told the master about what we're doing. Oh, I bet it's the daughter. Luke, perhaps we should leave him be. Sometimes it's best not to barge into the affairs of others. Well, if he doesn't want us to comment, then maybe he shouldn't be thinking out loud. Good point. I'm gonna do... Oh.
This place is positively crawling with people, isn't it?
Careful, Flora. If you don't watch where you're going, you're likely to run right into someone.
Oops, sorry. This is all so new to me that I forget to pay attention to where I was walking.
Understandable. After all, it's quite a change of pace from London. Wow, Flora, you sure are excited. Don't just stand around gawking for too long or we might accidentally leave you behind. Don't make me leave.
What's that? Oh, look, there's another one over there. Huh? Professor? Luke? Where did you two go?
Well, dang it, Flora. Oh, kidnappings. Eek!
Oh no!
Professor Flora's gone. Oh dear, we must have gotten separated in the crowd back there. Let's retrace our steps. It's going to be awfully hard to find her with all these people about. Now, where could that girl have gone off to? Whew! Flora, where did you run off to?
Sorry, there were so many people that I must have lost you. I turned to look at something and before I knew it, you two were gone.
Well, I'm relieved you found your way back to us.
Is
With so
that
many...
the same
I
girl?
wonder, it could be an imposter. Maybe it's the daughter.
Maybe that she looks like...
Yeah, maybe they took somebody and now she's stolen all of her clothes and her look and she's gonna pretend to be her.
Maybe.
With so many people around, who knows when we might have found you again.
I'll be more careful from now on, I promise. Hey, you know, I caught wind of something very interesting when I was wandering around back there.
Oh, what did you hear?
That a man named Romy was asking around after the Elysian box. If we can track him down, maybe he can tell us something we don't know. I heard from one person that he's been wandering around near the station.
That is interesting news. Let's head to the station and see if we can find Romy.
Looking for if she...
True.
Yeah.
Way to go, Flora. That's some top-notch intelligence you gathered out there.
Hee. Oh, it was nothing.
I'm gonna, before I go back to the station, I'm actually gonna go just one more loop everywhere just to see if there's any new puzzles anywhere.
Let's see if Granny has anything.
Okay, I went that way. Yeah, see? Oh, hi there. I got another board problem on my hands. Here's the shape I'm going for this time. Rectangle. So 5 by 4.
Okay.
Assuming you aren't allowed to flip. Okay. Or well, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, 20. So 5 by 4.
And we're only cutting one piece like it was. So then take one of the 5 ends to the 5.
We only have 4 ends. This end is 4. And this end is 7.
I know, but we'll have to cut 2 off of that to make it work.
Yeah, I could do this.
Yeah, because then you slide that up.
Yep.
And that fits into there.
And then this becomes the 5th right here.
Yep.
This should do the trick.
Got him. My brain is
Leave
okay
no
with like
puzzles
spatial
unsolved.
things. It's just math that I struggle with. You're really something else. Something amazing. I thought I'd have to scrap this board, but now I can use it to build my shed.
Isn't that what he said on the last time?
And he gave me another camera piece. Oh, she's back. Oh dear, I forgot to get apples for tonight's meal. Say, that reminds me of a puzzle I once heard. Would you care to hear it, sir?
31, 32, 35?
31?
Yes, okay.
See, this is why I didn't want to run all the way back to the train. Johnny and Thomas are each carrying some apples. If Johnny gave Thomas 1 apple, the 2 men would each have the same number of apples. Conversely, if Thomas gave Johnny 2 apples, Johnny would have 3 times the number of apples that Thomas would have. So how many apples is each of the men holding? Okay, hang on. So if Thomas gave one apple,
one has 3. Right?
Let's see. If Thomas gave Johnny 2 apples, so x plus 2. Oh, wait. Let me go back first. Johnny gave Thomas 1 apple. The 2 men would have the same number of apples.
I think one's got 1, one's got 3. So if the guy with 3 gives away 1 apple, then they both have 2. If, let's see.
So Johnny has 3.
And if he gives 2 away, then the other guy's going to have triple what he has because he's going to leave himself with 1. So one's got 1 and one's got 3.
So Johnny has 3 and Thomas has 1. But Thomas can't give Johnny 2 apples if he only has 1.
Then Thomas has 1 and Johnny has 3. Wait,
No.
Oh, wait, hold on.
If Johnny gave Thomas 1 apple,
then they both have 2.
If Thomas gave Johnny 2 apples, but Thomas doesn't have 2 apples to give.
Huh. So maybe it's a multiple of that? No, because then it would be too high. Hold on.
If Johnny gave Thomas 1 apple, no, hang on. 5 and 3. Johnny gave, then it would be 4, 4.
Okay.
If Thomas gave Johnny 2 apples, then it would be
9, 7.
that doesn't work.
So the difference in their apples, to have them each have the same number of apples, has to be because if Johnny gave Thomas 1, so Johnny's always got to have 2 more than Thomas. However many Thomas has, Johnny has to have 2 more because when he gives him 1 of the 2, then they're even. See what I'm saying? So Johnny has to always have twice what Thomas. So if he gave him, then if he gave him 1 of his apples,
that doesn't work.
2 apples, and you have triple that. Nope, that won't work. So let's.
Hi,
go.
welcome back, Tara.
And did you try 5 and 3 already?
So 5 and 3, that would make it 4 and 4.
Oh, I think you did already.
And then if I do it this way, it would be 7 and 1.
Okay, there we go. Okay. So then, try
6 and 4 would make 5 and 5. The other way would make 8 and 2.
Which is 4 times, not 3 times. The larger our numbers are getting, the more...
7 and 5. 6, 6. 7 and 5. 9, 4. Or 9, 3. That would work.
Yep, there it is.
So 7 and... Johnny has 7. And Thomas has 6. 5.
Has 5.
And now to test my theory.
Ayo!
Huh. Wonderful.
I need 32 and 35. What is that?
My stylus.
Why you keep throwing it?
Because it's hard to hold on to. I got butterfingers.
That's the answer, all right. Where we'll be heading next, Professor Layton? Once our train is in working order, we'll move on to the next town. Oh, then I expect you'll run into the young mistress. She's leaving on the Momentary Express today. Should you bump into her, do say hello. Oh, and remember, please keep Miss Katia's trip a secret from the master.
Well, we've learned her name, Katia. She just asked me if I wanted to move here. Ma'am, I'm on the job.
Any other hidden things? Are you clicking all the spaces and places?
I mean, I've been kind of like checking around. Oh, I already checked these people. I will.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Gosh, I just can't decide. Hi there. Do you, need something or something?
We are currently in search of an item known as the Elysian Box. Does that name ring any bells?
The Elysian Box? Nope, never heard of it. But I do know a great puzzle about a box. Check it out.
Yas. We have a box as shown below. Using the white cubes as standard units, the box is 2 cubes wide by 3 cubes long by 2 cubes tall. 2 white cubes are permanently attached to the floor of the box. Now, of the 4 shapes A through D shown below, 3 of them can be placed in the box together to fill it up, but the shape that doesn't fit into the box would be D.
Well, okay.
Because
yes.
C can go in the
C
bottom,
can go in the bottom to
and then
fill that.
A and B just come in
Yeah.
together like this.
Yep. So D.
Is it that simple?
I guess so.
And now to test my theory.
I know.
Spatial puzzles, got
Leaves
'em!
no puzzle unsolved.
Was it hard visualizing the shapes? No. I got shape brain. It's like smooth brain, but healthier.
Holy moly, you must be some kind of puzzle genius. Because I have smooth brain. Oh, right. What do you want to know again? My brain has no wrinkles.
I was wondering if you might know anything about the Elysian Box.
Let's see. Nope, I've got no clue at all. If I were you, I'd try asking someone else.
I see. Thanks for nothing, you big sack of crap. Sorry. Imagine if we talked to people in our day-to-day lives like that. Like, imagine if I like went to a store and I was like, "Excuse me, do you know if you sell blah blah blah?" And they're like, "No, I don't think we sell that." I'd be like, "Thanks for nothing, you big sack of crap," and walked away.
Hey, this guy. These are 2 new guys.
No, this guy's been here.
Oh.
I must admit I was skeptical at first, but you really know how to communicate with those cows. Everyone's been busting their buns to get Dropstone ready for today's festivities. Thank goodness you saved the day. It would be a mess if that spat back there ruined the celebration.
Aren't you glad that figurative language is not literal? Because busting your buns? I mean, that sounds painful. Or does it mean that you just, got some bread and it just explodes?
I don't know.
So.
Also, when he says everyone's been in a spat, it's like somebody's just be like,
Yep.
Everyone's been working like crazy. See that flag over there? Made yesterday. I helped put it up, and while I worked, I thought up a puzzle. You want to hear it, right?
Please be 32. Please be 32. Ugh. Why is it counting up so high and skipping so many?
You have a pristine white flag that you want to color into 3 sections. As shown below, you have 3 paints. No 2 adjacent sections of the flag can be the same color. Each section can be only 1 color, and you can't change the number or size of these sections. If you aren't allowed to mix paint, how many distinct flag designs are possible? Okay, I got this. You could do A, B, A, C, A, B, A, B, B, C, B, C, A, C, C, B, C, A, B, C, C, B, C, A, C, B, A. Oh, hang on. You could also do
C-A-B.
Yep, C A B.
You did C-B-A, C-A-B, B-C-A, then B-A-C.
A-C-B.
You've got B-A-C.
B-A-C.
So you got A-B-C, A-C-B, B-C-A, B-A-C, C-B-A, C-A-B. And then you've got all the A-B-A, A-C-A, B-A-B, B-C-B, C-A-C, C-B-C. I think that fits. So that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, a dozen.
Let's see if this works.
No!
Oops.
But it's
That's
math! Will my memo still be there? Crap. I can mix colors.
No, it said you can't mix if you aren't allowed to mix paint. Oh, we forgot about white.
Yeah.
So then you could use... Oh, that opens a whole lot more possibilities.
Okay. Alright.
So we forgot, so we could have W's in there now.
Okay, so
yeah.
hang on. A, B, A, C, A, B, A, B, B, C, B, C,
Let's just say we've got 12
A, C,
12
C,
non-white colors.
I gotta plug this up.
We got 12 that have no white in them. So then we can now go and just figure out what your white colors are.
Okay.
Like anything that includes a one. But then you could do white, red, white, white, green, white, white, blue, white. So you could kind of do that too.
I haven't saved in a while.
And
All
you
right.
got red, white, red.
Okay.
Yeah, so now you got
Red. Okay.
So you got
A, white, A.
and then
Oh
white,
my
A, white.
freaking
and then,
gosh. B, white, B. C, white, C. Then you can do
Okay, so we got 12
A, B,
non-white options.
white.
And then
A, C, white. This is gonna be really difficult.
Here's how we could do that. Okay, so we know we got the 12 non-white. Then we've got, okay, let's see how many combinations that have the white on the left side.
Left side.
Yeah.
So white A, B, white A, C, white B, A, white B, C, white
Something white.
C, A, white C, B,
Okay, and then you
white A, white, white B, white, white C, white.
Okay, so is that all the combinations that include white on the left?
I think so.
Okay, how many is that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay, 9 white on left. Okay, how many combinations? Same number would probably be white on the right, right? Because you're doing the same thing.
Yeah,
in
I think
reverse.
so.
Okay, so we're going to assume there's 9 white on the right. Okay, how many?
A, white, A. A, sorry.
White's in the middle, yeah.
A, white, A.
I assume it's
B,
probably
white,
9.
B. C, white, C. A, white, B. A, white, C. B, white, C. B, white, A. C, white, B. C, white, A.
Is that 9? Yes. So 9 of those. So then that leaves us. So let's count. So then that's. Oh, what about white on? Did we do white on? In the middle could be like a white.
Yeah,
A,
that's
like,
included in
okay.
these.
Okay. So then 9 times there is 27 plus 39.
Here goes.
What?
I hate math.
Looks like I botched that
All right, let's
one.
look at our hints.
I hate math.
We already did that. Unlock that third one.
Adding white to the 3 paints you have gives you 4 colors. In the leftmost third of your if the leftmost third of your flag is white, you will have a
Yes.
total of 9 distinct designs.
Yes.
Yeah,
if
we did
the
that.
rightmost is white, you'll have 9 distinct designs. And if your middle is white, you'll have 9 distinct designs. And then of the ones that don't include white, you've only got 9. You've only got you've got 12 options if you're not counting.
Oh, hi, Roman.
Oh, hi, Roman.
Hi, Roman.
We're doing
hi,
a
Sarah.
puzzle. We're trying to paint this flag, and we can't figure it out.
No, because we figured out that if there's no white on the flag, then you can do 12 designs. Let me try those again.
I hope you're having fun with your little chicken, Roman. He had an egg hatch late last night. So here's a brand new baby chick.
That's 12.
That's what I figured. So
Yeah.
Am I not adding this right? Yeah, 27, 39.
So 12, 9, 9, 9. Wait. 999 is 27.
Okay, oh, what if we do white on both sides? Did we count that? Like white on the we didn't count any that had white
On both sides?
Yeah, the
Yeah, I
whole
think
word.
so, but let me try again. Him, my friend, and makes me happy.
Oh.
I'm so glad that you like your little chicken friend. Take care of him and be gentle so he grows up big and strong, okay?
Or she. They don't know yet if
True.
it's a he or she. So yeah, we didn't do like the white on both sides. So that's 3
Yeah, I
more.
did. I'm pretty sure.
I don't think we did because we did white on the left, white on the right, white in the middle. So if we have white on both sides, that's just no, that's white on the left. Those bottom two are part of the white on the left. See, but so we have 3 additional.
Oh, so you're talking about just in the middle.
No, where white is on both sides. We didn't do any that had. We did white only on the left, white.
I
only on the
counted
right.
those with these. Look, watch. That's only 6. So then your other options are this.
So,
Oh, hold on. That means when we reverse this, it's the same. So we only have 6.
so then it is 18 and 36.
Just leave it to me.
Man, I hate math.
Piece of cake.
So that's 4 times 9, isn't it?
Yep. that was
So Tara
it.
was
We could've
right.
Yeah. So.
And I was like, you can't be like that. We did it. We did it, though.
And Roman's gonna have a birthday this month in a few weeks.
Yep, birthday coming up. I need to order a birthday present tonight before I go to sleep. Once you incorporate the white color of the unpainted blah, blah, blah. Oh, that's so hard. Pretty good, right? I may be getting older, but I can still cook up a mean puzzle. Alright, we're over 2 hours. One more puzzle and we'll wrap this up. Hey then, good seeing you again. Tell me, how's the festival treating you? Make sure you can enjoy it while you can, eh? Truth is, I'd like to be out there whipping it up with you, but I got packages to deliver. My next stop isn't far from here. If I give you a few hints, I bet you can figure out where it is. Alright, last puzzle. Last puzzle of the night.
Okay.
Which house where? Below are houses A, B, C, and D, each of which is a different color. Decipher each house's color from the following rules. Okay.
Close. Yeah.
The red house is closer to the pine tree than the blue house.
So
The-
that means B, C, or D could be red,
Yeah.
and A, B, or C
So
could be
not red.
blue, and then D could not be blue.
Okay, hang on. The yellow house is closer to the lake than the green house. So this one is not green.
So yeah, not green.
The green house is closer to the power lines than the blue house. So this one's not green. Or not, wait, not blue either. Wait, hang on, I'm doing this backwards. The red house is closer to the pine tree than the blue house. So this is not red. And this is not blue.
Correct. D is not blue.
Wait. This one's also pretty close.
How many colors are we? Yellow, yellow, red, green, blue. Why don't you do this? right, like around each arrow, right? Y, R, G, and B.
What are you talking about? Like this?
No, like this.
Like this?
Yeah, and in that way you can take and mark off the ones that are not there. So. So we
All right.
know that the red house is closer to the pine tree than the blue house.
So this is not red.
Correct. And then that one that's closest to the pine tree is not blue.
But both of these seem really close to pine trees. This one, I guess, is closest. So that's not blue. The yellow house is closer to the lake than the greenhouse.
So
this one is not green.
It's not green. The one by the lake is not green, but we can't.
But green could be any of the others.
Any of the others, yeah. The greenhouse is closer to the power lines than the blue house. So
this one's not blue.
So the tree one can't be green, and that one can't be blue, but those two in the middle could possibly be that. So then the greenhouse is closer to we did that one. D is either yellow, blue, or green. So D
has to be yellow
has
then.
to be yellow. So then scribble that out and put a Y on the arrow. Yeah.
Okay.
So no, that's yellow. So now let's look again. The red house, let's see, the yellow house is closer to the lake than the greenhouse. So the only house farther from the lake would
is
have to
this
be
one.
A. So A would have to be green. Okay. So then the greenhouse is closer to the power lines than the blue house. So that's true of those two. D.
The red house is closer to the pine tree than the blue house.
There you go. Okay.
So G, B, green, blue, red, yellow.
Yes.
Green, blue, red, yellow. Green, blue, red, yellow.
This should do the trick.
Got him.
Yay.
Huh. Wonderful.
That was 35. Okay. So 32 is the only one we're missing, and hopefully
Hopefully we'll
doesn't
find it
disappear.
as we continue to move forward. Now better get moving. No rest for the mail carrier and all that. And then he just stands there. All right. Save. All right, that is all for tonight. Thank you all for hanging out with us today. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your week ahead.
Night Roman, if you're still there.
You're welcome for the stream. We will, I'll be streaming again, hopefully, I don't know, sometime soon, around other stuff I'm doing, but, until then, take care of yourselves. We'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.